I want to take a few minutes to talk about Senate decorum, Senate procedure. I think we've all here in the Senate kind of lost the aura of Robert Byrd, who was such a stickler for Senate procedure. I think we've all let things get away from us a little bit. I think we all have to understand that create a little bit of distance so that senators are more likely to debate ideas and less likely to talk about personalities. My friend notes that no one wants to shut the government down. Obviously, he didn't listen to my statement. We have people who have been saying for days now, they're Republicans saying they're glad the government's shut down. They've been waiting for this for years. The latest plan came from the junior senator from Texas, is to cherry pick parts of the government he likes. He is following Cruz's idea specifically. Senator Cruz is now joint speaker. He lectures the House on occasion, as he does people over here.
President, with all due respect to my good friend, the majority leader, he was speaking about the junior senator from Texas, who I don't see on the floor here at the moment.
If I understand, the Democrats in this chamber are committed to Obamacare with all of their heart, might, and soul. But the veterans of this nation should not be held hostage to that commitment.
The junior senator from Texas launched this government shutdown with a 21-hour presentation here on the floor of the United States Senate, and it is clear from the actions of the House and his actions today that he is starting to try to reconcile in his mind all the damage which this government shutdown, which he inspired, is causing across the United States. So what the junior senator from Texas is doing is picking and choosing those he will allow in the lifeboat. I can understand the anxiety you feel about the problems you have created, but trying to solve them one piece at a time is not the American way. I object.
But unfortunately, the position the Democratic Party has made is not a one of them will be allowed to come back until this body agrees to force Obamacare on the American people, despite the jobs lost, despite the people being forced into part-time work, despite the skyrocketing health insurance premiums, and despite the millions of people losing or at risk of losing their health insurance.
I would say to my colleague from Texas, some of the language which he has used in this debate relative to impugning the motives of other members may have crossed the line. I'm not going to raise it at this point, but I ask him to be careful in the future.
I am quite grateful for the majority leader's admonition this morning towards civility on the floor, and the senator from Illinois' admonition towards Rule 19. That is an admonition. Indeed, it was quite striking. You know, it has been several days since I have been to the floor of the Senate, and yet I feel that I have been here in absentia because so many Democrats have invoked my name as the root of all evil in the world. And indeed, the same majority leader that gave an ode to civility just a few days ago was describing me and anyone who might agree that we should stop the harms of Obamacare, describing us as, quote, anarchists. So I think the encouragement towards civility is an encouragement that should be heard across the board.
For the edification of all senators, Rule 19 reads as follows. No senator in debate shall directly or indirectly by any form of words impute to another senator or to other senators any conduct or motive unworthy of becoming or unbecoming a senator.